By being here, thousands of kilometers away from home, in the middle of the Himalayas, walking during hours every day, I think we're just trying to get closer to that secret recipe they hold, which in reality isn't secret at all, but we are just too busy to understand.
I remember making it to Machu Picchu base camp, and you could see parts of the mountains and Machu Picchu, like the mountain and Annapurna. And when we woke up in the morning, all the clouds had settled, and we were just surrounded by these beautiful views that we had no idea we were even around.
And I'm not a morning person actually, so it was crazy that I woke up at 5:30 without any coffee and I started packing with a smile on my face.
No, but I miss these momos. I miss this food so much. It's too funny.
We would wake up, pack the bags, the porters would take them, so then we would go to breakfast, then we would have gurum bread, then we walked for a few hours.
5 hours and then we will have lunch.
Rice
and
lentil.
no protein, but rice and veggies and that stuff.
It's nice. And we would walk again for another like 3 hours or so, 2 hours, depends on the day. And then we'd get to the lodge and we get to like chill.
The Sherpas were showing us their music from home. We were showing the Sherpas our music from home. And you could really just kind of sense the positive energy coming from the group. It was amazing because everyone was just, super happy together. The students, the teachers, Edurne.
Edurne is one of my biggest inspiration. I love her so much.
She's really powerful. Like, she also gives out that aura.
She is such a caring person. She taught us so many things, but also she laughed with us. And we played games together. Like it was
never have I never.
Yeah, she's just an amazing person.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, for the entire trip, we had many amazing porters, and they would carry our bags just like this. Throughout the journey, I was just very curious on what it was like to carry all this weight. So in the last day, I asked one of our guides if I could try it, and so I tried it, and I mean, I definitely could not have done what they did.
So when I see this picture, the first thing that comes to mind is Lakba, who was one of the main guides, Sherpas of the trip. Through him, I think we all learned so much, especially his kind soul, helping us in every step of the way. I just realized that we still have so much to learn about them. And I don't know why we have developed these standards of like the best quality of life is here in the Western. It's true that materialistic wise, we have a lot more, but I think we are much more poor in the soul than they are.
I grew up in suburbia in the United States. And growing up, I was a little ashamed to be who I was. I didn't want to bring my home food to school because it smelled. I didn't want to say to anyone that I spoke any other language except from English. My name, Mehrunessa, became Maria because I wanted to fit in. And there was a moment on the trip where one of our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sherpas, Chirin, was actually playing this beautiful song that my mom used to listen to in Hindi. And I had this moment of realization that there's nothing in the world that could ever take that away from me. And all of that shame, the guilt, the isolation, it vanished.
So Nam Sherpa was actually the first one to give us a presentation when we first arrived in Kathmandu. And the thing that impressed me the most is that he talked about his life after the 2015 earthquake in Nepal and how the doctors told him that he would have chronic back pain. But he didn't accept his fate and started to walk and climb mountains.
There was like a demand for hike trekking in the Himalayas, so he created a company. But then he saw that there was no airlines that would go to like the places he wanted to, so he just created a airline company.
They don't think only about work, because he was nonetheless a Sherpa, even though he had a business running. And so you could combine these worlds, be happy, not be stressed, and not make your whole life always about business, but also see other important aspects in life, I would say.
Well, was crazy. You know, you think of a professor, you think he'll, I don't know, make you write an essay, he'll tell you go to bed at 9, but it was completely the opposite.
He's such a funny guy.
Yeah.
Really.
But also very wise. He's a man that if you have him in his life or in his education time, he'll make a change.
Sometimes there are moments that are better captured when you just fully appreciate them.
I think that especially nowadays we got a bit lost with like reality, and going there, especially when you go with your class, you meet people, you go through a journey together, you learn how to be sustainable. Like especially in our bachelor, we need to like have various visions of the world.
My feelings actually changed.
This trip, in a sense, restored faith in me for humanity when I just saw the beauty of the Nepali people. So that's something that I don't think I could learn in class.
It was an experience. It was
We
quite
didn't
funny.
kill anyone. We're still
arrived
here. We're
safe,
safe. We're in Madrid.
all good.
Everything's right.
It's called transformational journey for a reason.
Over and over recommend this experience to first-year students and anyone that is considering to study at IE.
It was something that I will always hold to my heart.